Use the hose. I'm going to quote tonight for you Acts 20, verse 35. It is better to give than to receive. Tonight, I want to talk to you about that because I'm going to ask you to take action to get out there, get involved in the community, make a difference in somebody's life. Right now, I want to ask you a question. How many of you on Thanksgiving Day sit down and you have a whole a whole table full of food? And as usual, most of us all overindulge.
I do.
Yeah, I'm sure all of us said yes to that question. I'm sure if I ask you if everybody in your family, the kids and all, they have gifts at Christmas. You have food to eat. You have a warm house to stay in. These are some things that we take for granted, but a lot of kids and a lot of families aren't as fortunate as us. And this time of the year is a really generous time, and people are just seem to be in better spirits. So this is the time of year when most companies do, I guess you would say, donations, fundraisers. But I want to talk to you about several of the issues that I think we need to address and ways that we can make a difference in the people's life in our community. One of the things I found out was in Actions Ministries, when I did some research, I determined that there were 58,000 homeless people in the state of Georgia. I discovered that Georgia has the second worst rate of child homelessness. To me, this was kind of shocking, and I really feel like, we need to try to do something to eliminate that. But that's a big thing. So right now I'm going to talk to you about some things that you can do, just some little small things that you can go out there and you can make a difference in this child's life. One of the things I want to talk to you about is getting involved. There are several ways you can get involved. You can donate toys, you can donate money, you can donate food. One of the programs that my church normally does is the Operation Shoebox. The groups around church, they'll collect the shoe boxes and they'll fill the shoe boxes. You can fill them full of games, candy, toothpaste, toothbrushes, just pretty much anything that's perishable. They will take the shoe boxes and they will send them overseas to children. They will send them to local community children. They will send them even to the military. To that soldier that's away from home during the holidays and he gets that box with all his little goodies in it, you may make his day. Something that, means so little to you could mean so much to that person who doesn't have anything. Another thing that you can do is in trying to provide food for the needy families. Many places offer several different programs. One of the things you can do is you can partner with your local church and you can come around and you can donate different items. One thing that we usually do is at our store is that we will set up a box and we'll decorate it with Christmas paper and we'll do our own little food drive. We'll give our customers 10% off a $20 purchase if they'll bring in 5 canned goods. Once we collect all our canned goods, we'll take them over to our local DFACS office. Our DFACS office tells us that there are several hundreds of children in Emmanuel County that benefit from the food that we donate. Another program that you can donate with is the Angel Tree. Now, the Angel Tree, there are several different companies that do this. Walmart has an Angel Tree in the front of their store, and it's as simple as going in, picking up a little name off the tree, going back to the toy section, picking you out a toy, and just dropping it in the box. No pain, no wrapping, no nothing. All you have to do is spend a little money. Another program is with Y96, the Dublin radio station. I spoke to Darcy Quinn there, and she tells me that they helped hundreds of children last year. She was very impressed by the number of individuals and businesses that made donations. They filled up the radio station with toys and gifts and all for those children. And she said it just was such a warm, fuzzy feeling to be able to do that for those kids who didn't have stuff. And this is what you can do. You can make a difference in a child's life. Another program that's local in our community, I spoke to Michael Clifton with the Swainsboro JCs, and I'm sure any of you that are familiar with the JCs know they do the Empty Stocking Fund. He said that last year they had several kids that they had to turn down because they just did not have enough funding. So you may be the one that makes the difference that could make that extra child get the funding. According to Michael Clifton, he said that they would be at Walmart taking donations right after Thanksgiving. So you can make a monetary donation there, or if you were not able to get by, you could give them a call, and they would be glad to come by and pick up a toy or cash donation, whatever you would like to do. Now, I do have some cards with Michael's number on it. If you want to come stop by and pick one up, I'll be glad to give you the number. Another thing that I found out is the local food banks. The local food banks donate over 10,000 pounds of food every year to feed the needy. You can go into a lot of the local businesses and make donations there. Most of the time when you're checking out at Harvey's or Walmart, you'll see those people. So if you, just try to imagine yourself, because we don't ever know when we're going to fall on hard times. So you may be that person who needs the handout next time. But if you're that person that's able to do that, how about you go out there, get generous, donate, make a difference in a person's life, because I've always heard that charity starts at home. So let's get started.